All right. Now, I'm going to show you now how you change between the different layers. So look now. I'm going to be drawing a line. So the construction layer is the selected layer. And how I know? Because it is appearing in this box, right? So I'm going to turn on my snap, my orthographic um, icon button down there, and I'm going to draw a line. So look now, line. So we're going to click here, click there. All right. So we're gonna go to the right, 100 millimeters to the right, press enter. Then we're gonna go 80 millimeters to the north. Then we're gonna go 100 millimeters to the left. So I'm entering the length of the line, right? Enter. And we're gonna go back 80 millimeters going south. Press enter or the space bar to close it to end the command. All right, so um this is our rectangle. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna draw center lines. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna put 4 holes in this drawing, okay? So let me move it over. All right. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna change my layer type to the center line, right? Um, I'm gonna go in there and change the colors for you so you can better see. All right. So the center line, I'm gonna change this color to yellow. Press OK. This is how you change yellow. The color, sorry. The construction layer, I'm gonna change it to this light blue color, right? Or light green. I think it's called cyan. All right. Right, cyan. I'm gonna change the hidden detail line to purple. Press OK. We can select the same color, but what happened? In order to differentiate the layers, it is easy. It will be better to use individual colors, right? Now, if you're looking on this, remember we drew this rectangle and it was white, and see we change the color, and now it's now the cyan color, this light green, light blue color, the sky blue color. All right, the outline, I'm gonna change it to what color do you want? Let us change it to brown. All right, we're gonna change the outline to what color we're gonna change it to? Green. Okay, right. And the text, we're gonna let the text stay at the color white. All right, so this is how you would change the color. All right, and what happened now? It better enables you to identify um objects on the screen. Okay, you can go back and change it, but for now these are the colors that we're using. So to change it, I could come back here, click center line, click back, click white, press OK. But I'm gonna change it. What color did I have there? um Center line, I think it was yellow. All right, so yellow. All right, so here the construction is signed. I'm gonna change it to show you. I'm gonna change it to uh, this light purple. Look, and you see that it will change. See? But I'm gonna change it back to cyan. All right. All right. So we close this box now. So what I'm saying now, the center line is selected, right? So if I draw a line from, if I, this is an object snap. If I turn it on, the triangle there represent the center. That's our center line. Enter. Now, you're not seeing it as a center line. So let us go back to the layer. Put this manager. This is our center line. Okay, we need to change our center line here from continuous to hidden. Not hidden, to the center line. So we have to go and load. So we're gonna look now. Here it is, center one, center two. We're gonna choose center load center line, and then we have to select it. So here, continuous is selected. We're gonna select the center line, press OK. And there it is. See? It better resembles a center, but I still want it to be spaced out more. So I'm gonna come back here. We're gonna load a different center line. Let us choose this one. Okay. Let us select it now back from the list. So what we do have to load and see now it's a little bit better now. Now the center line normally we're gonna close this. You can work with it, but we want to clear the drawing space. So this is our center line. We're gonna draw another center line this way. So we come again, line, center, center, enter. Right? So that's our center. So this is how we draw basically in AutoCAD. Now what I'm gonna do now, I'm going to draw 4 holes, well, 2 holes down here, the lower part of this rectangle. All right, so what we can do, we can offset this line, which we just get it part, we can offset this line to represent the center line. So let me show you. I'm gonna go offset. I'm gonna select. We're gonna specify the distance. So we're gonna put it at 15 millimeters. Then it says select the object to offset. So I'm gonna select this there, good. And I'm also gonna select this there, select this there. All right, enter. All right, so what I'm gonna do now, remember I'm drawing center lines. So these lines should be center lines. So what I can do, I can click on this, select this line, and then I come up here and drop down my center line, and the lines will be on the center line here. So that is how you change an object to the center line that you want, all right? Now I'll be drawing a construction circle. So what I have to do, I have to come here, change and go back to my construction layer, right? And how would I know it's my construction layer? Because here it is selected and the color is cyan, right? And how I can do, so I'm going to draw a circle here. So circle, all right, I have to turn off object snap, which is this icon for it to come here, right? Now you move the cursor until you see that red X and you see the the word intersection, and you know that the cursor is aligned to the intersection of those center lines, all right? All right, so we're gonna click it. It's asking us for the center point. We click it. Then we're gonna type in the radius. It's asking us for the radius. So I'm gonna put in 5 for 5 millimeters. Right? I'm gonna repeat the process over here. So we go. I'm gonna draw it on a different layer and then change it back. So I'm gonna incorrectly draw it on the hidden detail line incorrectly, which is this pink color. So watch now. I'm gonna draw a circle incorrectly. So we get perpendicular. I'm gonna put 5, or I'm gonna put 10. Good. Now, remember I told you it's a solid line. So what you do, we click on the object. So here now we have 3 layers on. We have the center line layer, which is this yellow lines. We have the cyan, which is the construction line, and then we have the hidden detail line here, which is a purple represented by purple. So I'm gonna change it to the construction layer. So I select on the object, come here, go to construction, and see it's changed from the hidden detail layer, which is in purple, to the cyan color, which is the construction layer which you wanted, right? So this is how you draw a circle there, right? Okay. Now, these center lines will be too long, right? So what we can do, we can trim them, okay? So what I'll do, I will draw we're gonna change a layer back to construction, and we're gonna draw a line here. So we have a boundary that we can use to trim, right? Go line again. So we're gonna delete these lines. Line again, enter. So what we're gonna use these lines as boundaries or fence so that we can trim the lines, right? So we go to trim. These center lines are too long, right? So we go trim, 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 enter. So we're gonna select these lines and then we press delete, right? So to get rid of these, now you click on them and you press delete, right? And that would be how you trim a line. All right, now I'm gonna draw an arc. I'm gonna draw an arc here. So this is how you draw an arc. I want it on my construction layer. Um, so we're gonna drop down here. We're gonna go select center start in, right? So look now. So I'm gonna use the center. I wait until I pick up the midpoint. I'm gonna come here. Center, center, start, end, enter. All right. Now, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna draw a line from here to there. Line from there to there. Enter. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trim off right there. So go trim, trim, trim. Enter. Right? Um, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn off the layer and show you. So we can lock the layer so that when we turn it off, we don't accidentally delete an object that is on the layer which we cannot see. So this is how you would lock it. So when you lock it, you cannot change it unless you unlock that layer, right? So this is how you lock the layer. So I can lock the construction layer. Let me come out. Right? So if I won't be able, see, to do anything to the line. See, the little padlock is telling me that it is locked, right? So you cannot accidentally delete it, all right? So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna turn off the construction layer. And here it is asking you, do you want to turn off the current layer? I've said turn off, right? And that is how you turn a layer on or off. So this is how you use the layers to identify objects on the drawing. So if you had a wall, for example, on a building drawing, you would have the wall on a layer called wall. You would have the windows on a layer called windows, and you can turn them on or off depending on the type of drawing that you're doing. So if you're doing a foundation drawing, for example, you would use the floor plan and then you would draw your foundation footing in heat detail lines, and you could turn off perhaps the doors on the door layer, for example, if you don't want to show the doors in the foundation drawing. Okay, so let me show you how you would turn it on now. So we come back here and we click this icon right here, and it'll be turned on. Now I want to continue working on it, so I would unlock it by clicking there, right? So this is how we draw basically in AutoCAD, and we could mirror. We could move. We're gonna move this. We could move this icon from here going over. So I'm gonna move this to the right. So let me press move. I'm gonna select my objects. Now if you grab a window over it like this, right? Everything that is inside the window will be selected. But if you go the other way, which is this way, as long as the crossing cross through any object, it will be selected. So you see the difference? If you come from the top, coming down in the window, everything has to be inside the net, the lasso net. But if you go this way, let me do it again. So look, if I come this way, notice that the yellow lines, the center lines are not in the lasso or the selected net, right? So if I come this way, only what is inside the net will be selected, the lasso. But if I come this way, once it crosses the object, it will be selected. So I'm going to be using my move command, right? And it is asking me to select the base point. So I'm going to use the center as the base point. So once my ortho is on, which is this icon down here, I can move this in any direction. So I can go up, left. So I'm going to choose to put it here. Enter. All right. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to mirror. I'm going to mirror this up here. So I'm going to cancel it, mirror. I'm going to use the last, let's see if I select it, I only got my circle. So if I come this way, everything will be selected. So if I press enter to close, tell the computer that I've selected my objects. Or the mirror line is asking for the first mirror line I'm going to use here. And that's the second mirror line, right? The point at the mirror line. Now, do you want to erase the source objects? The default is no, so I press enter, right? And this is how you draw basically in AutoCAD. If you want to copy, we can copy this over here. So we're going to go copy. I'm going to use my lasso, right? Press enter. I select my center point, I can move it here. If I turn off my ortho, I can go put it on the snap. And there it is. So I can put it here if I want. Enter. All right. So this is how we draw basically in AutoCAD. And we can rotate an object. So we click this and we select this line and this line, press enter. It's going to ask me for the base point. So I'm going to turn off my snap and I'm going to choose this one as my base point. All right, it's going to ask me for the angle. Now I want it inside the object. Now AutoCAD will be measuring in the anti-clockwise direction, this way with 0 being here. So I'm going to put 15, I'm going to put 10 degrees. Enter. Right? So there the thing is moved at 10 degrees to the left. I'm going to undo. Right? So if I want to move it 180, it would be over this side. So I'm going to rotate everything. So I'm going to select rotate. Select it here. Press enter. Select my base point right here. And I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. See? So it will be rotated right across here. So press undo and it's back there. So in today's video, we looked at how you draw basic drawing in AutoCAD. We have now come to the end of part 2 of 2 videos covering how to draw and identify objects in AutoCAD. We thank you for joining us, and in the next video, we'll be looking at building drawing. Take care until we meet again. Bye. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, comment, and share.